Sweet. All right. We are officially, I think, live. I'm gonna wait for this to okay, perfect. Yep, we're live. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you hopping on here.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
inviting me.
of course, of course. So why don't you tell us your name, a little bit about yourself, all that good stuff.
Okay, my name is Noris. I'm 31 years old. I'm a full-time mom, full-time employee. Um, I work with kids, and I've been working with kids for 9 years now. So my schedule is a little bit all over the place. Some days I'm gonna be working 16, 18 hours a day. Other days I may work my regular hours. I work weekends most of the time. Um, I do homework with my little one. I go to swimming class with him. Um, he's into sports, so I have to stay active with him.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said you had two kids?
One,
One kid, and you're working
one.
full time, you're
I'm
parenting
working full
full
time.
time.
Yes,
That
we
that
do a
must be,
sports.
yeah, sports, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How's your kid?
6. He's 6.
6. Got it. And so obviously you have your hands full, right? You have
Yes.
work, you have your 6-year-old.
Mm.
What, like, I guess, what were you struggling with before you came into the program?
Manage my time. I think
Yeah.
that's one of the most difficult. Besides prepping and other things, I think manage time in order for me to follow even every little single detailing. It was difficult because
Yeah.
now I know that even though you work extra hours or you do projects or any other activity, if you know how to manage your time, you can accomplish anything.
Yeah. And you kind of like struggling with that. What's the difference between before, really struggling with the time management, and now how did you kind of get that under control so you could actually, take care of yourself?
My coach helped me with finding my gaps and helping me to meal prepping. For me, meal prepping was a big thing because I didn't even I have time to make my son's lunch and dinner and everything, but for him, I was always forgiving about myself.
Right.
So she showed me that beside other things, I need to focus on me in order to manage the rest of the stuff. I was not eating breakfast. I was having one meal and two snacks a day, and that completely changed. And as soon as I started making sure I meal prep for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, my snacks, um, that kind of helped me to stay active, to sleep better, um, and to have more time. Even though when I told my coach, oh yeah, I go to the gym 2 times a week. She said, okay, but as soon as I started the program, it's like my work new and they gave me more hours, more work, and less time for the gym, but I saw more results.
Because you were changing your nutrition, or like,
Yeah, yes, and she changed completely my entire life.
yeah.
Since manage, she educated me on my habits. Um, she showed me things that I didn't even know, and like I told her, it may sound a little bit out of space, but common sense on little things, I didn't have that. I didn't have the common sense. Or okay, if you eat this fruit and veggie with this meat instead of eating this hamburger, it would change not just your eating habit, but how good you feel in the morning,
Yeah.
how active you can get. how less tired you're gonna feel. And even though I was not craving, like I was craving and eating just to eat.
Yeah.
Even though I was eating already and my time passed, if you offer me something, I will eat it. I'm not hungry, but I'm craving it. And all that disappeared.
Yeah. That's so great. And obviously, like you were saying, your energy, did you notice a big shift in the energy you had throughout the day and obviously with your kid?
Oh yeah, because I was not a morning person. And even though I have to get my son ready for the school and make sure he has for on Tuesday he has swimming classes, have that ready. So it was rough for me, and more the days that I work 16, 18 hours.
Yeah.
But even though I work those hours, my morning changed. I was up at 5 in the morning. Well, I still get up at 5 in the morning every single day. And something else that she helped me with is to meditate, to find 20 minutes for myself in the morning before doing anything else. And that kind of helped me to bring back my energy because I was not doing it.
Yeah.
So every morning, even though I'm tired, sometimes I get up at 5 in the morning and I have those 20 minutes just to do exercise, relax, to drink coffee or tea, but those 20 minutes are just for me.
Yeah, just for you. And like giving
Just
that
for me.
back to yourself, like how do you feel throughout the day?
Oh, I feel great. I'm more active. Um, my energy is better.
Mhm.
Um, I think I can focus more.
Yeah.
And even my emotions, I think I'm more happy and friendly.
Has your son noticed a difference in you as well?
Oh yeah, yeah, because
How's that?
he is really active. So he's always trying to find something to do. And the school that he's going, they always have activity. At least once a week, he has to do a project. Um, and we have trampoline outside. We have a lot of land to run. So he noticed that his mom is more like active, and he's in a better mood. She's in a better mood. Um, we woke up earlier, no struggles, breakfast, because sometimes I was heating things out just to make my life easier. But now mommy cooks almost every single day. So it's something that he enjoys.
That's great. That's so cool that he's been able to see that and have that role
Yes.
model, in you, and just kind of see how it's really affecting, your relationship with him, which is fantastic. There's a lot of moms listening to this in the same situation,
Mhm.
just like you kind of enter the program and you're just like, I don't have any time, and like, how am I supposed to do this? And just kind of feeling the way you are feeling prior to doing this program. Like, if there's a mom out there in a similar situation to you, kind of on the fence about doing a program or making a serious change, what would you tell a mom in that position?
Um, as soon as I got into the program, my mentality was like, I want to lose weight. That was my mentality. I forgot about other things, but like I told my coach, it's not about just losing weight, because I noticed it's other parts of your body or there's habit that you have, like a sleep wise. If you don't go to sleep, it doesn't matter how much hard you work or how much healthy food you can put in your system. If you don't sleep, you're not gonna lose nothing. So I think any mom that is frustrated on maybe on the extra pounds or they want to lose weight, anything and everything is possible. For me, it was the struggle of manage my time. So if you find that time to rearrange everything, and I'm like, okay, I can do it by myself. But when I start working with my coach, she showed me, no, you can. And it's not because um I don't have the possibility. I do, but I don't know how to use my tools. And
Yeah.
like I told her, some things are common sense, but sometimes we think we know everything and we don't use that common sense. But
Right.
everything is possible and it's
Yeah.
not hard. It's not hard. I thought it was hard. Just meal prepping. I'm like, oh, how I'm gonna do this, how much salt I'm gonna put, or what condiments I'm gonna use. No, everything. She make it so easier for me to understand everything. It's
Yeah.
just like waking up, okay, I gotta do this and that. And if you struggle, at least at the beginning, I was a struggle with meal prepping. She showed me different things that I can buy, just heat up. I don't even have to be a chef in the kitchen to do the
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even have to go to the gym and work hard. You can do little steps
Yeah.
at the house and it still be you, still eat different things.
Yeah.
And with time, those habits that you have by eating out change. Not because you don't want to, because your body is not craving it or it will not be happy if you eat them.
Right. Right. I mean, and firsthand from you, your schedule went from, pretty pretty crazy to really crazy once it started. And you saw
Yes.
how, okay, I don't have to go to the gym. I can, move all these things around my schedule, and I can actually do this and have time for me and
Oh,
feel
yes.
so much better throughout the day. And I'm just so glad. Obviously, your sister Jennifer referred you, and just very grateful you guys are both have both stumbled across the program and saw excellent results. And yeah, I really appreciate you hopping on.
It's something that kind of inspired me to do it is that my sister works 2 jobs. And well, at the time when she started, I think she was working 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And she had tried different things to stay healthier. Because she struggled for a lot of medical things
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
nothing works.
Yeah.
And as soon as she started eating, maintaining a different habit, she changed completely,
Yeah. Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
And even though she's not a mom, she works with kids. And if she can do it, I'm like, let me try. I think I can do it.
Yeah. Because if you have 3 jobs, that's basically like being a mom, anyways.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You have 3 jobs, anyways. But no, Jennifer's great. You're great. I'm super glad that you guys did the program and had the experience you did. And thank you again so much for hopping on. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.